The famous British singer, nicknamed the Singer of the Two Continents, received 17 gold records, is married to a Muslim woman, and has been blessed with 5 children. His story with Islam. One day, Cat Stevens was swimming in the sea and nearly drowned. He cried out to his Lord in desperation, "O Lord, if you save me, I will serve your true religion." A powerful wave came and carried him safely to shore. Then, another wave of guidance brought him to the shore of Islam. This happened after he contracted tuberculosis, and his brother, who was visiting Jerusalem, gifted him a copy of the Quran's meanings. As Cat began reading it, he remembered his vow to his Lord and realized that the true religion he was meant to serve was Islam. He says, "When I read the Quran, I discovered the meaning of creation and life. I knew it was not the work of humans, and I found the concept of monotheism in it aligned with the natural disposition God created in people. It felt like the Quran was speaking to me, its words were close to me, though they contradicted everything I had read before. The Quran answered my questions, and I felt a happiness, a joy at finding the truth." After his conversion to Islam, as expected, the Western press lashed out and launched smear campaigns against him. He didn't let it affect him and continued to move forward, leaving behind pleasures to embrace his true self. They said, "A stranger lives alone, shunned by his peers." They said, "The earth exiled him since he loved the heavens, and his sin is his own. Neither the East nor the West is truly his home anymore. It's the exile of the pure-hearted in their realm that brings peace to his soul." Yusuf Islam, as he is known after his conversion, says, "Before Islam, I was like a ship adrift at sea without direction. After studying the Quran and professing the declaration of faith, I was reborn. I started studying the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and discovered the immense wealth of his life and teachings. He climbs the ascents, his journey transcends the universe." 1. His brother and mother also converted to Islam, and his father embraced Islam just 3 days before he passed away. May God have mercy on them. Yusuf Islam, as he is known after his conversion, says, "Before Islam, I was like a ship adrift at sea without direction. After studying the Quran and professing the declaration of faith, I was reborn. I started studying the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and discovered the immense wealth of his life and teachings. The Quran's definition of the creator of the universe moved me. I discovered Islam through the Quran, not through the actions of Muslims. Muslims, be true Muslims so that Islam can spread throughout the world. Islam is peace for the whole world. Islam is a religion of monotheism and natural disposition. When I was in school, I realized there was a big difference between religious lessons and other subjects like math. In religion class, we were taught that 3 equals 1, which is incorrect in math. Finally, I found 1 to be 1 in Islam." Yusuf Islam is now one of the leading advocates for Islam in Europe, producing Islamic nasheeds, songs, for both adults and children in English, incorporating high Islamic values with his soothing voice. He also established an Islamic school for children in London and recently founded a high school for girls and boys, which is the first of its kind in the UK. From the book, I Gained Muhammad and Did Not Lose Christ.